Na itong bagong Note series ni Redmi is another stunner. This is the Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus. This one has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 7S Gen 3, triple na 50MP ang kanyang camera lens, curved AMOLED display, 6,200 mAh ang kanyang battery with a 90 watts na fast charging support. May charging brick. All of that for less than 20,000 pesos. Tara, pag-usapan natin. Na itong bagong labas na Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus 5G, may 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage, currently priced at around 19,500 pesos. And mabibili nito sa UKDB Gadgets or sa mga link on the description that I'll be posting on the description box below. Malapit na magpasko, so mag-ingat lang tayo. Dumadami na rin ang scammers. Friendly advice from Gadget Sidekick. So bago tayo magpatuloy, don't forget to subscribe to my channel para ma-update kayo sa mga latest and greatest tech dito sa ating channel. And just a word of reminder, this phone is a China ROM phone. Hindi pa lumalabas ang global variant nito. Now, one of the things na magugustuhan mo dito sa kanya is sobrang shiny ang likod dito. I love the design. Honestly, it looks like yung ceramic finish ni Xiaomi. Now, itong Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus has a glass back finish, plastic frames, and Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 na front glass protection. And itong phone na ito is IP68 rated, so this one has a certain level of dust and water resistance. Huwag mo na subukan mag-underwater photography dahil dyan baka maging foggy ang iyong lenses. Just a word of reminder. Now, one thing that I like dito sa phone is that curve ang kanyang display. It looks better than the Note 13 Pro Plus. And I love the way it feels kasi curve yung kanyang kilid, hindi siya edgy. Though probably the only thing na hindi ko gusto dito sa likod is sobrang shiny, so punas ako ng punas na walang sawa. Now this phone is a little bit heavy compared sa kanyang predecessor dahil it has a bigger battery capacity at 6,200 and this one 210 grams ang kanyang bigat. So a little bit heavy. Pero makunat ka ng battery. Malalaman natin later. Now, itong phone nito is being powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 7S Gen 3. And tiningnan natin ang kanyang Antutu benchmark, 742,000 points. And ang breakdown natin, quite good. These are the scores na nakuha ko dito sa Geekbench. And ito naman ang kanyang GPU benchmarking. 1,028 naman ang nakuha natin loop score dito sa Wildlife Extreme and 95% ang kanyang stability. Looking good ang kanyang thermals and neutral to 93% ang kanyang best performance. Now, one thing to like dito is malaki ang kanyang battery. 6,200 mAh ang kanyang battery which can last you above 2 days if you're using it normally. Based sa aking experience, 2 days kayang-kaya na ito magtagal. Wala kang maging problema dito sa phone na ito. And one thing to like dito sa kanya is supports 90 watts na fast charging. So meaning, charging from 0 to 100 takes you around mga 40 minutes tapos ka na mag-charge. And another thing na magusto mo rin dito sa kanya is that it can give you roughly 20 hours na screen on time based sa 50% of brightness and 60 Hz na screen refresh rate. And I would say na sobrang kunat ang battery ng phone na ito. Guaranteed. Na itong phone na ito has a 6.67-inch na curved AMOLED display with 120Hz of screen refresh rate, HDR10+, and Dolby Vision support. Ang pinakamataas na brightness nito is 3,000 nits and it's being protected by the Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2. Tibay. Now, nung tinry ko naman mag-scroll on social media dito, expect a really good experience dito dahil it has a really good display. I love the display dahil punchy ang kanyang colors and nung nagsuswipe ako dito, feel ko okay naman. Hindi naman naiiwan yung mga swiping ko dito as long as maganda internet connection, should be okay. And this one has a level 1 na wide security level, so I expect makakanood ka dito ng HD sa Netflix and sa other online streaming apps. Nanonood naman ako ng mga videos dito sa YouTube. I was able to get a good experience dito dahil magandang kanyang display. It was really punchy and the black is blacker. And honestly, dahil sa nipis naman ng kanyang bezel, buong-buo ang screen mo. Now, this phone has dual speakers. Sa taas at sa baba. Check natin ang kanyang sounds. Well, honestly, yung kanyang sound is okay. I would say above average sa akin tenga. And not bad ang kanyang sound. Pag sinagad-sagad ko siya, hindi siya tunog lata. Pretty good naman. Solid ang kanyang sound. I was able to play 3 games dito sa phone na ito. Call of Duty Mobile, Farlight 84, and Genshin Impact. Pagdating sa Call of Duty Mobile, it was a really smooth experience. Honestly, enjoy playing with it. And the touch response is really fast. And I would say na yung sound na is really good. Maririnig mo talaga yung footstep ng kalaban mo coming from the left or the right. And malakas naman ka ng sound to my liking. And mukhang goods naman ang heat dissipation nito sa Call of Duty Mobile. Pinakamainin na na-achieve na is 41 degrees after 30 minutes of gameplay. Pagdating naman sa Farlight 84, expect mo a good experience dito sa kaya I was able to push it a little bit further and sinagasagad ko naman ka ng graphical settings. Though, there are times na mafe-feel mo there's a little bit of a frame drops but tolerable naman siya para sa akin personally. And you could probably lower down the graphical settings just to be able to get through yung game smoothly. And pinakamainin na na-achieve ko after 30 minutes of gameplay, it was 42 degrees Celsius. Genshin Impact dito nilagay ko sa medium graphical settings and 60 FPS and the gameplay was okay. Good, not so bad. And I would say na smooth naman ang experience ko dito sa kanya. I was really having fun with this game. Kahit medyo heavy battles na. Basta na sa medium graphical settings, smooth naman ang naging gameplay. Though there's occasionally frame drops, hindi mo maiwasan. And I would say na after 30 minutes of gameplay, medyo mainit siya at 46 degrees Celsius. Napag-usapan na natin mga camera lenses dito sa likod ng phone na ito. This one has a 50MP na main camera sensor with OIS, 50MP na telephoto lens with up to 2.5 times optical zoom, and 8MP na ultra-wide lens with a 120 degrees field of view. This one can shoot you up to 4K and 30, and ang kanyang front-facing camera is 20MP with a shooting capability of up to 1080 and 60. Now, personally, I would say na gumanda ang mga shots na nakuha ko dito sa Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus. As opposed to sa Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus, I think some of these shots has become more sharper, and I see more details dito sa phone na ito, which is a huge improvement over sa kanyang predecessor. I really loved some of these shots na nakuha natin, full of details. Though yung green niya is a little bit more saturated than usual, pero it's nice na hindi siya kasing OA ng kanyang predecessor. And looking at some of this rock shot, okay, preserve pa rin lahat ng kanyang details, which is definitely good. If you're taking some landscape shot naman sa labas, I would say na pretty good din ang kanyang details. Taking some tall building shot looks pretty nice and solid. Now, tinay naman natin yung kanyang different lenses, and this is a ultra-wide shot. Normal, 2 times, 2.5 times, and this is a 5 times zoom. So, looking at yung mga signage is very, very sharp pa rin ang mga photos na makuha natin dito. And you get to compare yung kanyang ultra-wide shot and yung kanyang normal shot. Makita mo iba ang attack sa sky. This one is lighter blue sa ultra-wide and mas bluish ang kanyang sky pagdating sa normal shot. Now, if you go indoor, you'll be able to get some really nice shot dito sa phone na ito. And I'm really amazed to be able to get some of this shot. And true enough na medyo low light siya sobra, and meron lang siyang halogen bulb which was able to give me some of these really nice shots. And to my surprise, that this phone was able to perform yung kanyang camera ng Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus. Checking out some of these shots, makita mo very nice ang details dito sa stick na ito, which looks very nice. Ang sarap kainin, no, pag tinignan mo lang siya sa picture pa lang. And taking some more other photography under low light, I'm pretty amazed dito sa kanyang shot. And further taking in more food photography, I would say na talagang mapapabilib ka lang talaga dito sa kanyang camera kasi it was able to give me some really nice snaps. And taking some flower shots indoor, really good. And some of these stuffed toy shots is also okay. Now, ilaro din naman natin siya sa indoor pagdating sa kanyang ultra-wide lens. This is a ultra-wide shot, normal, 2 times, 2.5 times, and this is a 5 times zoom. Now, 5 times zooming, parang normal shot lang siya, no? Very sharp na rin siya. Now, if you're trying night photography naman on this camera, expect it to perform din kasi tinurn on natin ang night mode dito, and it was able to give me some really nice snaps. Now, using ka ng selfie camera, expect mo na maganda rin ka ng shot na medyo mag-overexpose lang siya siguro pag malakas ang sunlight, but pag tama lang ilaw, you'll be able to get in some nice snaps. I would say na pretty nice ang kanyang front-facing camera pagdating sa outdoor, and was able to perform. And pagdating naman sa low light indoor, it can also perform. Maganda din makukuha mo dito sa front-facing camera ni Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus. Now, pagdating sa front-facing camera, taking a vlog, I would say na okay, stable siya, hindi siya shaky, and quite good din ang kanyang resolution, which is a huge step up from yung Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus. Now, if you're using a rear camera, taking a vlog, makita niyo dito, smooth na smooth. I'm just using my bare hand, and it's pretty nice ang kanyang resolution on dark, medyo paggabi na to, no? If you're trying to take some still photography dito, expect it to also perform pang vlog, food vlog, kayang-kaya na itong camera na ito. Now, this year, itong Pro Plus na ito, I would say na nag-step up naman siya. It has given me better experience compared sa Note 13 Pro Plus, and hopefully, Xiaomi can get back in track. Kasi sobrang sikat naman talaga ang kanyang Note series. Except na siguro dahil sa presyo, taas na taas, I'm not sure kung magkano lalabas ito globally. But sa China ROM, it's below 20,000 pesos para sa kanyang Pro Plus na 12256, which you can buy it from UKDB Gadgets or sa link on the description box I'll be posting below. Just check it out kasi mga links na nilagay ko are verified and legit. So if you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends and sub to this channel. It's definitely awesome. I'll see you in my next one. And so, ako para si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.